Come on, dude. Okay, so I am I am indeed live right now. Uh okay. uh well, welcome to the stream everyone. I hope you're having a good day. Yeah. So there's one thing that happened. And if I just go into single player right now, it says preparing for world creation. That is because this is a this is a different mod pack. This is a different mod pack because the one that I was using stopped working properly. Like I had updated it, and the version of Create had broken a lot of the mods to the point where when I tried to downgrade the mods and stuff back, it would still give me mod errors. So yeah. So
I'm saying
oh
it's still not working.
hey, finally finally got Hosha. Say hi to the viewers, Hosha.
Hello? I honestly thought you were talking to me, man.
No, I was I was just letting anyone who might be watching at the moment.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I'm gonna call this streaming, and here we
Wait, you're
go.
saying your game is not working like the last time you tried?
Yeah, it was. There was a bunch of like old. I had updated it, and the mods broke. All right, so
Dang,
we're
it
start.
had changed, and then it.
Yeah. So right now this is we're in an acacia biome, so that's pretty cool. I'm just grabbing these wild tomatoes. How's your been? How's your day been?
Uh, Pretty cool. How about you?
Uh, Doing pretty decent.
It would have been better if the game was working.
Yeah, I mean it's working now, so
Yeah, is this like live a live or is it a video?
yeah, it's live right now.
Oh, how many viewers?
I don't know. Let me check. Probably probably not many, but I'll see what there is. Yeah, there's no one watching right now.
How many do you usually have?
Uh, the first stream, there was at least three.
That's cool.
Yeah, but
I
yeah,
don't really have
the
an account, so
what?
I don't really have an account, but if I did, I will be a subscriber. Subscribe to Bandit has cartoons.
Yeah, and Bandit has games.
Bandit has games. So,
Yeah. Let's see. I wanna.
still pretty cool to appear in a live stream.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's
Probably
see.
gonna keep the video up. I'm definitely gonna check it again later.
I'm actually gonna music and sounds. There we go. I just turned down the volume on my game, so let's see. I don't really want to start in a savanna biome. Ooh, mountains. Oh, and there's Cherry Grove. Nice. Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to think of I'm trying to think of some funny funny stuff that I can remember, you know?
A funny story.
Yeah. Yeah, that are just funny news. Funny funny gaming news, media news, you know?
I usually would have, but at the moment when I need them, everything goes blank.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you ask me, for example, what was your favorite game to play, usually I would know. So if I actually have to answer, I don't know what to say.
That's fair. I've been I've been playing a bit of a Core Keeper.
What
I
is that?
it's I think I've talked about it with you before. It's like a blend of uh it's like a top-down Terraria of sorts.
It wasn't it the UFO game?
No, that UFO 50 is different. It's very
Then I'm
different.
probably
UFO 50 is really
maybe.
fun though.
Yeah.
I I've said this before. I really hope it can go on consoles. You know how many
So
you know how many out of touch aunts would be able to not disappoint with a game like that?
maybe I don't have a console. I'm poor. I definitely should. Yeah.
Definitely invest in something.
I definitely should get a new computer because mine is very old.
Yeah.
And there's keyboard doesn't work, so I
Oh
only
no.
can use the touch screen, and I also don't have a mouse like a cursor. So I
Oh
definitely
no.
just like a tablet.
That stinks.
My laptop is almost 6 years old,
Oh wow.
but I'm still using it because it still works, even though I can only use it as a tablet.
Yeah.
Because with it with it that I draw,
Yeah.
it's you know
Yeah.
it's very precious because I can draw on it.
Yeah. I the only the only reason I have an iPad instead of like I'd want to have pretty much any other like tablet than an iPad. The reason I have an iPad is there's two parts. One is that uh my mom uh my mom prefers iPad, and two, Apple products. Say what you want about Apple products. I don't like them, but they are the better one for uh what is it,
Camera,
for art stuff.
because of the camera, yeah.
Well, no, not because of the camera. They just have they're just I think they're just designed specifically for visual creation, for visual
I
stuff.
wouldn't I don't know about the camera effect. I don't know if you ever seen the camera for
Oh, kitty.
uh Windows little laptop like mine, but it sucks. Uh, the quality is so low.
Oh no.
I don't know if it's because I don't have a webcam or it's actually the brand that it's very low quality for such a brand like this. I don't understand why.
Technology is weird.
But I can use the touch screen, which is what allows me to draw. That's cool.
Yeah. Alright. Uh,
I'm pretty sure I only gonna get a go after a new one once this one is definitely impossible to use
yeah.
because I don't want to waste money too soon. I don't have money, but yeah,
I still don't have a job yet, so I feel you on that.
what?
I still don't have a job.
Ah, yeah, same.
Yeah. Yeah, my mom has a job. But it's a bi-weekly paycheck. So it's like, it's like, it's like one week it feels like we're, uh, like, like one week we feel like we can afford anything, uh, but then the other week, uh, uh we're just, we're just eating ice, you know,
Yeah,
having ice soup for dinner.
I soup for them. That's my favorite.
I'm trying to,
You
I'm trying to
gotta
find where a
rely on
good.
your
What was that?
you gotta rely on your parents basically, you know,
Well,
financial sense.
my parents are divorced, so it's just my mom.
Oh yeah, you gotta rely on your mom basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. Makes me feel good because I'm not the only one here who lives with my mom.
Yeah.
I live with my mom, and that's basically it because I don't have a job. Uh, oh, not doing it yet, so
Yeah. I'm I'm
I
kind of glad that I
I
don't.
being spoiled for that actually.
I'm kind of glad that I don't have to. I don't have to pay rent. To still
That's that's a fear I already have, even though I don't.
live. Yeah. Thankfully, mom said that. Oh, excuse me. She said that. She said that she doesn't want to do that.
Oh, I want to live by my own so bad, but I really wouldn't want to pay rent for
Ah!
this.
Get away! Get away! Get away! I'm not. I'm ill-equipped to deal with to deal with zombies. Oh boy.
You know what I realized? I'm not even watching your stream because I didn't think you were actually starting the game yet.
Oh.
And if you were going to put in a Discord,
uh.
that's alright. I can put your channel.
Yeah. Oh man.
But say it again. I'll be anonymous because I don't have a
Yeah.
channel. I don't have a YouTube account.
It's Bandit has games. wonder. Oh, there's someone. There's someone in the chat. Hey.
right now.
If you want to read comments, you can.
This is excited. My first time in a league.
Let's see. Oh, and carrots.
Wait, I gotta turn off the sound.
Uh. Let's see. I think I'm trying to.
Actually, don't see any comments.
Oh, it should be. It should be.
Oh no, no.
Yeah. There's a live chat on the side.
It took a while for it to load actually.
Oh.
Oh, you have a skin. Nice. I saw your skin before.
Yeah. It's here. There. hopefully, hopefully it shows up when you can. Yeah, I'm gonna set up right here. I'd say. Let me just. What are some games that What are some games that you kind of want to try someday?
I like visual novels. I
Yeah.
recently have been watching visual novels by a game maker, like a game dev, or better said.
Yeah.
I forgot their name though, but one that I really liked is called Married in Red.
What's that about?
About a wedding, and there's the main characters are the groom, bride, and from the bride.
Hmm.
It's a game that contains hold on, I gotta see the wiki. I saw this game today, so I thought it was cool.
That's fair.
Yeah, there's gore, violence,
Uh,
blood, graphic death, and disturbing imagery.
uh,
But I thought it was
what is it?
pretty well made from a range that I create.
You were kind of cutting in and out right there.
I think. Oh, must be my internet.
Hmm.
I was just saying, I've never seen this creator before.
Hmm.
It's Dev. I really liked Married in Red. It's well made for a visual novel.
Hmm.
And I'm seeing more games of them right now. I mean, I was, but they're kind of cool that I would play.
I think it's. I'm not really a visual novel guy for the most part. It's like. It's like I feel like I have to. I prefer more active gameplay stuff. You know.
Yeah, I think I really like this genre because since I'm not used to playing games, I basically suck at them. So visual novels are more easy for me.
Yeah. I mean, I suck at games too, but that that's why I like uh that's why I like difficult games. That's like, it's like you play.
You have to explain Minecraft to me sometimes because I don't play it. I've only played it sometimes with friends, so I don't know a lot of stuff about Minecraft.
Yeah. Well, right now I'm trying to set up for getting stone and stuff so that I'm trying to get stone so I can
Yeah,
get
I
what is it?
didn't even ask what is your goal
Uh
in this one live.
I mean, in this specific world, in this specific series, my overarching goal to to set up a base uh in every major biome.
Is that what you're doing right now?
Yeah, I'm setting up a base in the forest. Let's see, where I keep.
Would it be more of a interactive interactive stream if I was in the game too?
Yeah.
Would be,
Yeah, I mean,
but I would be a complete noob, and I don't want to get in the way of your goal
that's
because
fair.
I would be a noob.
That's fair.
I've played a few times,
Yeah,
but I'm pretty sure I wouldn't know what to do.
yeah. Let's see. Uh, hmm.
I don't know about you, but I really don't like when the times I play Minecraft, I don't like when I get in the water and there's creatures in it, like the squids. I think
Uh,
the big
yeah.
squids
It's funny because squids are passive mobs, so they won't attack you at all.
scare me for some reason. I probably have what's the name of the fear of the thalassophobia.
Yeah.
I probably have thalassophobia because always scared of this underwater scenarios. I don't like it.
I have a I have a weird. I'm trying to think of what phobias specifically I have. Like, because because whenever I talk about what I'm scared about, it's usually just general general concepts that 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 people probably already that most people probably already have and don't need to don't need to like say, oh, I have a phobia of I have a phobia of existence or something, you know. Like I have a fear of I have a fear of being forgotten.
Like like the dark.
No, the dark. I think. Oh yeah, I guess yeah. It's like it's like you don't really need to hear people say I have a phobia of the unknown because that's just a core part of it's a core part of the human mind. Where did I where did I I've lost
I mean,
where my base
I
is.
don't know. I can't confirm you that I have thalassophobia, but it's just very it's a very high chance that I do because um, I get very frightened. Even look at images of creatures underwater,
Yeah.
or I
I've
am
been
terrified of like being in the middle of the ocean, like an
oh man.
imaginary scenario of me, in the middle of the ocean
Yeah,
with no sign of, and
being
then creatures under it. I can't stand it.
yeah, it's yeah, trying to. I was gonna say I've been to I think it's Sea Life. I can't remember what it is. There's there's this aquarium uh at the Mall of America, which is really cool.
Uh, the chat, dude.
What?
Someone said something in the chat. I think you should read it.
Yeah. Power Wash Simulator makes sense. Yeah, phobias are irrational, so yeah. I I wouldn't say that I have a fear of heights, but I do get vertigo.
I think
Uh,
it's like, dude, I'm terrified of like spiders and cockroaches, but
oh
I
yeah,
wouldn't say it's a phobia. Just
yeah. Just a general.
a normal fear, because they're scary and like
Yeah,
disgusting.
yeah,
I think I have it's the reasonable fear of these things. But I don't
yeah,
think it could be
yeah. It's
a phobia, because I think a phobia it's more serious.
yeah,
Someone who has a phobia of spiders, for example, I think they experience worse than that. That's my god.
finally made an axe. Uh, I'm gonna get some torches. Let's see. Oh, I should make a shovel too, so I can scoop all this dirt. Uh,
This is a moment you're relieved you don't live in Australia.
uh, yeah. I've heard that it's pretty chaotic in general over there right now.
Really? I was just referring to the giant spiders, actually.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true.
Dude, what the fuck is going on there? I'm sorry, I didn't, I didn't even know there was something going on there right now. I swear.
Yeah, there. All I know is that all I know is that there's just a mix of a mix of a mix of like,
Wildfires?
well, yeah, that, and also I was gonna say that second, but I was gonna say uh some that there's weird socio-political stuff over there too.
Mm. Yeah, I really don't follow that.
Me
I don't
neither.
like looking at news.
Yeah, my politics are pretty much relegated to the entertainment industry.
You're not from Australia, are you?
No, I'm from Minnesota, which is in the U.S.
Oh yeah, it's because I thought I accidentally offended you when I said that. Sorry.
No, I just know I I've I'm in a server that has someone from Australia who's talked about the prime minister over there. So,
Political things, right?
yeah. Let's see. Uh, I'm gonna do this.
I don't really understand people who have a passion for
Yeah,
uh
yeah.
like
Especially with how freaking divisive everything is. It's like, can we?
no, I'll be honest. I'll be honest. The only kind of people I've seen who genuinely say to like politics are older people.
Yeah. Let's see. should. I don't want to. I don't want
Like
to kill the sheep
I think
for
we
for.
have right.
What is that?
I think we have two viewers right now.
Oh,
One isn't watching. I mean, one isn't chatting.
that's okay.
It's just what it says here. It
Yeah,
says in the chat that there's two people watching right now.
yeah. Maybe you're one of the viewers.
No, no, it says three, but I'm not counting myself.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
Let's see. I made a little sheep right here. This is gonna be a very standard. Oh, I didn't even know I was at. I thought I had more cobblestone. Oh well. All right.
Gonna keep the sheep there.
Yeah. I don't want to kill them for the wool though. I want to get iron. Uh, I can.
You remind me. You reminded me when I was, I think, 13 or 14. I
Yeah.
downloaded a game. I don't remember the name, but it was basically like a copy of Minecraft because like I had a tablet and I didn't have money, so I
Yeah.
played a game that was a copy of my.
Yeah. There's.
And I tried prepping a horse. Even did a I was terrible at it, so I haven't tried making the floor more. Yeah, I didn't hold it. So a horse wouldn't escape because every time I went back there, my horse would escape because it would jump the fence.
Oh no.
So I had to make the floor deeper, but I think somehow the horse would still escape.
Oh man.
Somehow. I don't know that feeling, that memory of mine that I would do that. It was good times though. It was a
Yeah.
good game.
Yeah.
Oh, another funny thing I had to do a tower, a very tall tower
Yeah.
near my house, and with fire on the very top, so I wouldn't get lost. You know,
Yeah. That's a pretty smart thing in general to do. Something that I something that I clearly need to do.
because I did get lost on the first time.
Yeah. I need to craft a torch. Man. Pretty spacious caverns. Oh man, it stole that creeper stole some iron. Get away. Get away, skeleton. Oh. For some reason I'm just thinking of
Well,
for some reason I'm just thinking of SpongeBob when Mermaid Man uh is getting angry about he's like, I'm trying to eat my meatloaf. and he's and, and he said if you don't get out of here, then by the power invested in me I pronounce you man and wife. And then
uh,
the guy the guy that's taking care of everyone else in the elderly home. He's like, "What is going on here?" And then and then Mermaid Man points to SpongeBob and says, "You may kiss the bride."
I don't remember that scene.
Oh man, it's from the first Mermaid Man episode. You should.
Uh,
It's a good episode.
no, I know I've seen it, but for some reason I don't remember which sucks because
Yeah.
pretty sure I remember if I had watched it more frequently. But it was long ago.
Yeah. I think I think I was a SpongeBob fan before I was a Mario fan. I could be completely wrong about that though.
Do you know what episode is the one that I don't remember the reason, but it's a toddler and I haven't seen this episode ever since. But I remember SpongeBob wouldn't stop crying in it.
uh that's that's a lot of
I remember a
that's probably a
no,
lot
I
of
remember a scene that he curls up in a roll
Oh
and
yeah, I
starts
remember that
rolling
episode.
in the floor of uh the Krusty Krab. Remember?
Oh, I was thinking I was thinking of the one where it's like it's a weird episode. It's basically uh he needs a new spatula because the burger the one Krabby Patty that he had to make was like it had a the 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 patty part was just like it was enormous and so he needed to have that one repaired, and in the meantime, he'd need a new spatula. And
So
it's
is it the
the episode's title is "All That Glitters," I think. But yeah, there's one
so
for
that's
some
the
reason
episode
that
I
episode
thought, isn't it?
they treat SpongeBob's relationship with the spatula as kind of romantic. Like when it like when he has like when he gets back to his spatula, it's the his old spatula is in the hospital in a wheelchair, and
So
SpongeBob SpongeBob
the
goes.
the reason he's crying is because of his he thinks the spatula is gonna die or something.
Yeah, there's with this specific scene. It's because the spatula is betrayed. The spatula is betrayed that SpongeBob would go for a different spatula. So 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 it's like so it's like really regretful. And there's even a part where like like a version
It's so
of
odd. I'd have to this episode is so long. I've only seen it once. And then I would never forget it and I would wonder which episode is that.
yeah.
Spatula sexual Galactica love says Spatula sexual SpongeBob just got hobbies. That was one of your viewers.
Yeah.
Just chat here.
What's your favorite SpongeBob episode?
I remember when I said when you asked me something specific, I wouldn't know what to say. Yeah, that was a moment right now.
Uh,
Basically,
I'd say my
I would
favorite
know.
is Pizza Delivery.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I like that one. I like that one
Yeah,
because
I know the fan
because
favorite is
but,
Band Geeks. But,
oh, I like the pizza one because of the part that he's singing with and that he's singing the song, and then
yeah,
there's a part
the
that he's
Krusty Krab pizza
metal.
is a pizza just for you and me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the part that he sings in a metal rock style and his voice completely changes into
Yeah.
character.
Oh man.
It's just amazing.
Yeah, I miss
Yes.
when
Hey, hey,
Krispy Kreme pizza is a pizza for, yeah, for you and me. uh,
Oh
yeah.
wow, the chocolate and nuts episode. When I was a kid, I would find it so weird, and I would question why that guy just went chocolate,
Oh,
chocolate.
yeah. Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? What is wrong with it?
uh, yeah. I miss when I miss when uh I miss when SpongeBob would have a different would have a bit of a different voice depending on the situation. It's like
Well, I don't really because it's not the dub that I would watch.
uh
My language, my language. So it was a different dub that I would watch.
I I remember seeing I've seen some videos of like this specific scene in various different languages, and one of them one of the dubs just freaking sucked. Uh,
What was it?
the scene that it was showing was when he was like, "Thank you," you know.
Mm,
He, but the dub just he had a really deep voice, and he just said it. He just said thank you, or whatever, in a very candid manner.
in a very normal way.
Yeah.
What scene is it? I don't remember.
It's the episode. It's the episode with the inflatable arms.
And what was the language?
I can't remember actually. I, I want it.
Electric loves that. Remember the episode when Squidward drilled the gap between his teeth closed and SpongeBob became a smooth talker? No, I didn't even know Squidward had a gap.
No, no. SpongeBob has a gap in between his teeth, and there was an episode where Squidward drilled them together.
Oh,
Yeah. What's funny about
I
that
only know
episode?
that one pants, and that's when he becomes a smooth talker. When SpongeBob actually has pants and not shorts. But about the gap, closing the gap on his teeth, I don't remember that one.
Yeah, that's a modern episode.
Then I definitely wouldn't know.
I remember seeing a I remember seeing a video of about that episode because apparently it was a bit censored uh, in England. In, in the UK, uh, it's both. They censored both the fact that there was a screw between his teeth,
Oh,
and there was also a part where he drank bubble soap uh, to do a little party trick
is
while
it
he was
because
singing.
children bubble soap?
Yeah, the UK is weird with
Well,
censorship. A lot of places are
yeah,
really.
mine gets sometimes. I think. I think mostly about Christian things.
Eh.
For example, if you know a show called Moral Oral,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
it doesn't exist in my country. There's no dub. There's no anything. 'Cause for sure, I would know that everyone would think the show is making fun of Christianity. They
yeah.
definitely would think, even if they watched it, they would be ignorant and think that. So this show would never air in my country. Never
Oh
ever.
man, that stinks because it's a good
In
show.
English. In English. And I am Christian, so I thought it was nice.
Eh,
I thought it was nice. As a Christian myself, I thought it was nice.
eh. It's I like stuff.
How,
I like stuff that deals with religious topics because like I've had to like I've said before that Binding of Isaac is the most important game to me. Oh man, Boots is crying. uh,
oh. However, I don't remember any SpongeBob censored scene around here.
there's one episode that's not allowed to be aired anymore. Uh, and that's the one where Mr. Krabs is feeling old and he wants to relive his youth a bit, you know. Uh, so so
Don't.
so he asked he asked SpongeBob and Patrick because they do fun kid stuff, you know. Do fun
Okay,
young
so what's the
dudes.
part?
The part that made it so that they can't air the episode anymore is it's they there's a part where basically Mr. Krabs is fed up with it all with with how much of buffoons SpongeBob and Patrick are acting. So Patrick is like, then I guess you're gonna miss the panty raid. and uh, and so they go into so they go into a random house and they find a pair of underwear and it turns out
Oh,
it's it's Mr.
I remember
Krabs's mom's
they tell
house.
the crab to go steal them.
Yeah.
His
He's-
mom.
you didn't tell me it was me mother.
That was really good.
Yeah. But yeah, that
That was
episode
really
is
good.
banned from airing now because of that. Which is which is fair, but it's also at the same time like, why did you make that episode in the first place? It's
I didn't know it was banned.
uh, let's see. Where did I keep forgetting where I live.
But I used to really hate an episode because I thought it was sad because it had that pirate ghost, you know. And what happens is that the pirate ghost captures the the Krusty Krab with everyone inside it, and they just become stuck in a void by the end of the episode, and they just accept it, and that's the end of the episode. That's why I didn't like it.
Oh man, yeah, I
You
know
know that
that
one?
the first episode with the Flying Dutchman was uh it wasn't the Krusty Krab, but it was they were. I'm trying to remember. They were they were basically uh the Flying Dutchman gave SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward three wishes. Uh, and then both SpongeBob and Patrick wasted it, wasted the first two. Because uh, Patrick said, three wishes. I wish I knew about that earlier. And then and then and then he and then the time goes back like 1 second, and 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 the Dutchman is like, okay, now you have two wishes, and and then SpongeBob wishes, I wish Squidward were here to see this, and
And then Squidward just
yeah,
oh,
Squidward gets
okay.
teleported back onto the flying onto the Flying Dutchman's ship. And then
I wonder what they do on.
uh, uh, the what's funny is that this was actually uh, that episode was actually uh, kind of a kind of a big event because it was you could call in and vote on how the episode should end. And people voted on it being uh, that the person who would get the wish is SpongeBob. And SpongeBob basically they were given three wishes because the Flying Dutchman was gonna eat them for being such bad pirates. uh, so SpongeBob said, "I got it. He can't eat us because I wish he was a vegetarian." Uh, and so and so he becomes a vegetarian, and then they're teleported to what seems to be the front of SpongeBob's house. Uh, but then the camera pans to below their heads, and Squidward's like, "Why are we all fruit?" And then they realize they're in a blender.
Why are they in a blender if they're not vegetables?
They're fruits.
Ooh.
SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward.
Why are
Cause
they fruits if
yeah, cause the Flying Dutchman gets a wish too.
oh
Yeah, and so I guess he just wishes for the for them to be fruits so
never
that he
like
can so that he can prevent scurvy. And then and then they start panicking and hop around and uh, they make they hop the blender away from the Flying Dutchman as fast as they can. And the Flying Dutchman is like, "Hey, get back here!" And they start going around the Flying Dutchman's ship, which is now a hippie van.
there was an episode that would make me so confused and I would find it so funny because of how random it was. I'm pretty sure you know. It's the one Patrick wears a gorilla costume and then the next
Oh
scene
yeah,
gorilla appears
yeah,
dressed
that
as Patrick. And then he goes away in a horse, I think. It was so
yeah.
random.
It's the Iron Butt episode. That was actually written by that episode was written by C.H. Greenblatt, which is the creator of Chowder.
Wow. Who
So,
would have thought?
so that explains how bizarre that episode is.
Oh, it was bizarre, but it was brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah. I th- I don't know if he's
Oh,
still
the
making this
gorilla
show,
was
but
the funny.
there's a show that he was at that he at, there's a show that he had created called Jellystone, which
Yeah, I've seen it. Oh,
yeah,
I didn't really care about it.
yeah. I haven't really seen I've only seen clips. I haven't seen a full episode, but some of it does look pretty cool, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm trying to. It'd be nice to see. Uh, it'd be nice to see a lot of. There's a lot of shows that I wish could have could be renewed. Uh, Chowder. Chowder is obviously one of them, but there's also Jimmy Neutron.
It's
Jimmy Neut-
always risky to wish because they can always ruin it. Even if especially if a show is very old, when
yeah,
they renew it, it often gets ruined.
yeah. I mean, there's also show running is just a risk in general. Uh, no matter which, no matter where, no matter where you're on, like you could make such an iconic show, and then but then because of like new corporate management, they want to take the company to a new innovative direction, and so your show gets canned way too early.
Yes,
That's what happened with Chowder. Greenblatt wanted a lot more, but he was forced to end the show early on a really bizarre on a really bizarre ending where it's set it's suddenly set into the future. Apparently,
I think I heard of it.
apparently if he had more, apparently if he actually had time to, apparently if he had the time to, he would have shown a really cool dynamic between Chowder and his new apprentice. Apparently it would have been pretty cool.
But I don't have much to say about it.
Hey, at least there's shows. At least we still have what we got, you know. And plus, a lot of people. There's a lot of shows that there's a lot of shows that got what they got the length that they deserved. That were that were made by people who worked on Chowder.
I thought you were gonna say there are tons of new shows from like being created recently that are very good.
Yeah, I was I was thinking of stuff like Adventure Time and uh, I guess regular show isn't. I don't think regular show is from a Greenblatt.
No, I'm actually talking about newer shows than Adventure Time, man.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say regular show, but regular JG Quintel. I don't think he worked on Chowder. I could be wrong. Oh, that's funny. I just looked at the comments. I just looked at the chat. That's a that's a that's an interesting fun fact.
I've heard of that as well.
Yeah. It's like how the it's like, it's like how the bald eagle screech isn't actually from a bald eagle. It's from a different bird of prey.
You know, an episode that used to make me tense was the one Sandy was hibernating and she was very fat,
Oh yeah,
and then SpongeBob and Patrick were in her house and had to get out. You know,
yeah,
and there's it was very tense. And then it was a part that was very funny. Was when I think SpongeBob ate the last of the food, and Patrick was like, "You ate all my food. Now I'm
Oh
going
no
to
no
starve to death."
that episode is those are two different episodes.
Oh
Uh,
really?
the the Sandy hibernation one. Uh, that's uh that's a different episode. From the Free Balloon Day episode.
I got it mixed up because the situation is so similar.
Yeah, it's
But basically, Patrick is like very fat himself.
yeah.
He was
No, I'm gonna
focusing on his
starve
health life
because of
and
you.
that. Yeah,
Mom says Mom says that that I do a really good Patrick impression specifically.
I think you do.
Yeah, I thought it was just an easy impression. Apparently I just do it exceptionally or something. I don't know. Yeah. Man, it's funny. Whenever Patrick yells, it's literally just Bill Fagerbaki screaming.
I don't know. As I'm saying, I watch a different dub than you. I watch a different dub, so I don't even know what that is.
Bill Fagerbaki is he's the original voice actor of Patrick. Still voices him to this very day.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think the bonfire song is pretty cool.
The campfire song.
I find it really funny the part Patrick is trying to spell.
Yeah.
He just can't. He's struggling so hard to try to
Yeah,
spell.
cause like he wasn't given enough time to.
And SpongeBob just continues the song without him finishing, and he's struggling so hard the whole song to
Yeah.
try to spell it.
Yeah. Oh man.
It's a very catchy song, I admit.
Yeah. Yeah. It's yeah, I've apparently there's with two of the voices in the Japanese dub of SpongeBob, uh there's there's one that makes sense and one that doesn't. Uh God dang it. uh Basically Patrick's voice is a bit higher pitched instead of it because in Japan the stupid voice isn't oh you do this you know with the stupid voice is actually higher pitched. It's like
I wonder why.
yeah, who knows. Probably simply just weird cultural differences. But yeah, so like that makes sense. But they with Plankton, his voice is also higher pitched because he's small. Which part of part of the joke about him is that normal he has a normal cadence of a voice. He's freaking
So yeah,
tiny.
imagine Plankton and Patrick with high pitched voices is so weird.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's a pretty cool character, yeah.
Have you ever watched Jimmy Neutron?
Not really.
Oh man, Jimmy Neutron is a good show. I I haven't watched I haven't watched I haven't I haven't really been able to rewatch any episodes, but I've seen clips I've seen clips of it. uh man.
I've seen some just memes,
Yeah.
only memes. So that's so. Oh, and I also watched when I was a kid. I watched the episode of the Fairy Odd Parents that had
Uh,
the crossover with
oh yeah,
Jimmy Neutron.
the
Oh, I
Jimmy
know.
and Timmy Power Hour.
Yeah,
Yeah, apparently that's one of the apparently that's one of the more beloved crossovers in general.
in general,
Yeah.
which is a lot.
Yeah. it's definitely high praise, you know. So let's see. Yeah, yeah. It's it's kind of cool how there were three Jimmy Timmy Power Hours. Each one each one being a proper continuation of the previous.
I don't know if that's like actually canon, so I find it hard to even
Yeah,
exist it again.
yeah. It's canon and it's its own separate canon. Let's just put it that way.
I don't know, man. It's been so long I've watched Fairly Odd Parents. I'm not even into it anymore. It was a
Because of Butch
when I
Hartman.
was a kid, I was a fan.
Oh, oh,
Yeah,
oh,
I actually was a fan of Fairly Odd Parents when I was a kid. I was a big fan. I watched a lot of episodes, so I know plenty of stuff, I guess. But most of them I've forgotten.
have you have you seen have you seen the kind of crazy man Butch Hartman has become?
Uh, yeah, some of it.
Yeah, man, it's honestly kind of sad how much of a downfall it is and stuff. You know.
At least I didn't really watch other shows of his.
Let's see. Just waiting for the sun to set. Let's see. I'm just building the house right now. So let's see this. I'm making sure. Oh, I'm making sure that there's space for windows.
I am scared my friends might actually make me watch the Minecraft movie.
Oh man, I don't. I
I
don't.
don't want to.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't. I don't either. I. It's like I am just seeing that first teaser has just burnt me so much because it's like it it is. You can tell how generic it is. It hurts. It hurts, man.
Ren,
If I were responsible for a Minecraft movie, I'd probably want to try and make it an anthology film or something.
or
Cause
just not make it at all, man.
I mean the reason I say I'd want to try to make it an anthology movie is because of uh I'm trying to remember. It's because of the end poem.
I'm saying it's that they shouldn't have make it at all if it's gonna be so bad.
Well, this version specifically, yeah. I could definitely see a Minecraft movie in general working, but like this one specifically, it's it it's just gonna one of the one of the sad things is the piglins. The piglins are basically just what they were in Minecraft Legends, which barely anyone played in the first place. So
I have no idea how penguins in Minecraft work look like.
uh, hopefully we can get enough progress to go to the Nether uh next week. I doubt that'll happen. I doubt it'll happen next week though, because I'm still trying to find. I'm still just scouring for iron and stuff.
I don't know. The movie industry is so bad nowadays. The only movie that I'm looking forward for right now is the Bad Guys 2.
Yeah, yeah. I'm personally, I'm personally curious about how Shrek 5 is gonna come out. Like I've seen.
Might probably get um might probably get abducted by my friends and watch that one. I guess I won't mind.
Yeah. Like I feel like with like people were saying that it's people were saying, "Oh, this teaser is so horrible and stuff," and I'm just like, it looks fine, you know?
Yeah, it looks fine. Screw them. Looks fine to me. Y'all just looking for problems to complain.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
Eh, it, it's I expect it. I expect it to be. I expect it to be. I expect it to be like how the other three films were. Just instead of humor from those years, it's humor from these years. You know.
Have you tried wondering how Donkey's children look like right now?
Oh man,
I found
that's.
myself thinking about that. Weird. The mix of Donkey and Dragon. We gotta see that.
eh. I wonder. I do wonder how Fergus and Farkle look. I think Farkle is the name of the other boy. I I could be misremembering though.
We're talking about Shrek's children.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, right.
yeah. I just remember the names of Fergus and Felicia because those are just easy to remember. which of the Shrek films so far are your favorite?
I mm, I think I think I used to like the most was the second one. Popular choice, I know, but I mean, can you blame me? It's a really cool movie. The second one.
Yeah. My favorite one is Shrek Forever After. I I'm a sucker.
Orphan?
I'm a sucker for for just what if stories, you know? So
Yeah.
seeing it,
I'll, I'll be honest. I don't remember this movie at all.
you should definitely give it a watch. It's
I think I don't.
it's the least jokey Shrek film. There's
I
still
know it's the one as a little guy.
yeah, Rumpelstiltskin.
I think so.
Yeah.
He's everywhere. I
He's
remember him, but I don't remember exactly the plot and everything.
basically Shrek is Shrek gets tired of living the same day over and over. Uh, Not literally, but like everything just feels so stale for him, and so and so he and so with via a contract deal with uh with everyone's favorite scam artist Rumpelstiltskin, uh he gets to live a day where he gets to live a day where he's feared as an ogre again. Uh, but but as a trade-off, he has 24 hours to live because the transaction was that basically Shrek had to give up a day in his life uh, in order to have a day of being an actual ogre. And he was like, take whichever day you want. I don't take all of them for I care. And the day that Rumpelstiltskin took was the day that Shrek was born,
Huh.
and so he has to get True Love's kiss from Fiona.
I guess
Uh,
that makes sense.
yeah. Uh, it's it's a it's a really good movie. I'm gonna stop spoiling that movie. Just go watch it if you haven't.
I'm
It's,
pretty sure I did watch it when I was a kid and just don't remember now.
see, I wish it was still on Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix sucks.
uh, Netflix has some really good shows on there, but there's also some really sucky shows. Like we don't need we don't need another we don't need another Brickleberry style show, okay? Can we please get something that has more that has more heart to its existence, you know?
We don't need another badly made SpongeBob movie.
Oh yeah, the Sandy one. I heard that the new Plankton movie is pretty decent. I might have to watch that someday.
Dang, so decent isn't a very good way to call it. So it's just at least.
I mean, it's better than forgettable, you know. It's like there are decent films that are memorable, like freaking Meet the Robinsons. Let's see. I my stone axe is almost broken, and I almost have a full inventory, so
Is there another franchise that has suffered the same thing that they're doing with SpongeBob movies?
there's a lot there's a lot of franchises you could say have suffered a similar fate. Like there's like
Open season, dude. Open season totally has it.
yeah. Well, with open season, those films those films those films are just forgettable. It's like I
So
liked
I've
them.
heard.
Was it?
So yeah, I like it too. But I've heard that there was a fourth movie, and the fourth movie is basically uh, a remake of the first one. So it basically pretends that the second and the third never existed. I think
Oh, it's soft reboot. You mean?
much.
Yeah.
So I like the message that I got was that okay, so the second and third movie are no longer canon. They got erased from
Yeah.
existence. That's the message that I got.
They
So
got they got
that's
Zahandoed.
pretty. That's a lot. The fourth movie sucks. Galactica Love says.
All right. I'm putting the the raw iron in front. You know, it is pretty cool to see that one hunter guy from the first film make a proper comeback. You know.
I hated him. He was
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah. That's what makes him memorable, at least. You know.
Third movie is basically, I don't know which one came first or later, but basically what Madagascar 3 was.
Yeah. I mean, Madagascar 3 is a good movie.
Yeah, I really like. I was a fan of Madagascar. Madagascar. Madagascar was actually one of the first animated movies I watched when I was very little, as a baby.
That's cool.
So it was, yeah, it was my favorite movie for a good while.
You know, Madagascar.
So I always prefer the first one because it has a special place in my heart because of that.
Yeah. It's funny. When I think I'm trying to remember. I think this was when Madagascar 2 was going to be in theaters, but they simultaneously announced when they announced Madagascar 2, they also announced Penguins of Madagascar, which that show holds a special place in my heart.
Well, for me it was the opposite, because I didn't really get an interest in that show, to
uh,
be honest.
they've they had tried to do something similar with Monsters versus Aliens. They made
Yeah,
a
yeah,
Monsters versus Aliens show, and I'm gonna be honest, it kind of stunk.
much of it, but I think I know.
It's weird. DreamWorks DreamWorks is the hit or miss animation studio. It's like when you look, it's like it's like for every it's like for every Megamind you have a Shrek the Third. For every Shrek 2 you have a Shark Tale. You know.
I watched Shark Tale, but there's a second movie, you're saying?
No, there's not a second Shark Tale. I'm saying quality wise.
No, I thought Shark Tale was cool.
Yeah. Shark Tale is one of those movies where it's like it's so bad it's good. You know, you can it's like you can bring your friends over to laugh at it, make make fun of its existence.
Probably, but as a kid, I thought it was kind of nice.
I mean, there's definitely people who genuinely like it, and
However, oh yeah. However, I would find it kind of weird that the main character, the fish, had kind of looks like he had a human face. I used to find it kind of weird.
yeah, I think they were because this was made. I think it was made as a means to capitalize off of Shrek 2. I think that's what it
I
was.
think
So they tried
I
to
think it's meant to like, resemble his voice actor. I don't know.
yeah, they were trying to do what Shrek 2 did, and they also just made all the characters look like a weird. They made them look like a weird. I'm trying to think of. It's like they look kind of like they look like the puppets from that they used for Spitting Image, which I'm just gonna say this right now. Spitting Image is Spitting Image is the ugliest. It's the ugliest show I've seen. It's like it's like that.
I wanna see that.
Yeah, Spitting Image and God dang it, Spitting Image and season 21 of South Park. Spitting Image and later seasons of South Park have just ruined. They just absolutely ruined my opinion towards any and all uh, topical comedies. You know,
Hidden image.
yeah, Spitting Image. It's 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 a topical comedy that uses puppets that are supposed to look like they're supposed to look
Oh
like
my!
the yeah
No,
yeah you see what I'm saying.
I just saw it. I wasn't expecting this.
Yeah,
What is this?
I hate I hate that show.
It's
Uh,
puppets.
yeah, they're supposed to look
Have you
like the like caricature. They're supposed to look like those uh caricatures that you get at
exactly?
like carnivals and
There's
stuff.
oh, oh my! I wanna see a clip just so I see how the animation looks like. I mean, how
The-
it moves and stuff.
I wish that I could uncraft these mine carts with chests. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't take this crap no more.
Yeah, it's pretty cursed.
Yeah.
Never heard of that, well,
Yeah.
makes sense why.
But yeah, it's a topical comedy, so it talks about a lot of at the time relevant political topics.
Co- Oh, makes sense. That makes even more sense, dude.
What when were we talking about? I when was that comment about the fourth movie? I What was the movie that we were talking about? I can't remember.
The open season.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's kind of it's kind of weird how I'm
Oh, they erased all the other movies and made the fourth one. Make it all over again.
I'm trying to think of I'm trying to think of stuff. I'm gonna real quick get some water. I'll be back in a second. Let me just.
All right.
All right, I'm back.
Alright,
Yeah.
that was fast.
There's those memes about there's those memes involving monsters versus aliens. The scene in that Halloween special uh, where 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 it's a flashback to when Bob was force fed carrots. I thought I didn't know that I didn't realize I didn't connect the dots that because I haven't seen that short, but I didn't I didn't connect the dots that the reason Bob was crying was because he didn't want carrots. I just thought
Really? So,
Bob is the slime creature voiced by Seth Rogen.
yeah.
I'm trying to remember.
Why
Okay, so
did
that's
he was crying then?
he was crying. He was crying because he didn't want to eat carrots, and yet they were force feeding carrots to him. The general was like, "Hey, don't worry, little Bob. You can have you can have you have as much carrot. You can have all the carrots you want for the rest of your life."
Like,
I I thought that it
Galactica
was
Labs is
just I thought he was just crying
public.
because he was supposed to be like the equivalent of a toddler or something at at that point.
Yeah, Galactica Lab says mind hop off in a bit. I've been meaning to get some food. Alright.
All right.
Uh, thank you for being in the chat. That's you've been very nice in the chat. That's been very nice, and I hope to see you in another stream.
All right. Well, see ya. Oh, you were saying that Galactic. Sorry, I was I was confused in a bit. Or just for a bit. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna make another. Let's see.
So make sure if you'd like to see more of me in Bandit Has Games channel. That's all.
Yeah.
You gotta sponsor me. I mean, I don't have a channel, but I have a blue sky.
Yeah.
My name is Osha.
Yeah. You gotta spell how Hosha is spelled.
ROCHA,
Yeah.
and then there's a minus symbol, and then there's a
Yeah.
like a,
It's
uh,
it's Hosha was here, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking how you say the minus thing in English because I know
Yeah.
it's not called minus, and I was thinking how is it called?
I think it's a hyphen.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Russia was here with a hyphen between it. I don't know what I'm saying this because the person probably just isn't here anymore. So just talking to myself.
Yeah. I mean, these are automatically gonna. These streams automatically get a VOD, so it's like whoever sees these streams in the future.
Oh, I definitely will. This is special. This is cool.
Yeah.
Now I am starting to get thirsty myself. Not yet though.
Let's see. Let's see. I should make an axe real quick. New axe. should start getting zinc and andesite as much as I can. As much of these as I can. Those there. Shut this door. Uh, I'm just, I'm just thinking of, this one animation by a guy called Rigmarole.
What is it?
There, he made it a while back. He had made an animation about Luigi's Mansion. one of the,
Right?
yeah, one of the jokes, he sees a boo and he's like, "Oh Jesus Christ!" And then the boo says, "The name of the sun," and then just vanishes.
Well,
It's funny. It's a simple joke, but it's funny.
yeah, he's not gonna harm you, dude.
Eh, I mean, especially not now, you know. Dude said, dude said, Jesus Christ. Dude said, Jesus Christ, please save me. Our Lord in heaven, please save me. Please save me from the spirits of the world. Right now, I'm trying to get a bunch of zinc and a bunch of andesite, so I can start. I can be able to use crate stuff. Let me just shut my room door real quick. There we go.
So the drawing that you used for your thumbnail, was it a commission?
Yeah. Well, not really, not technically a commission. The the artist the artist of it, Trixie, I she's a pretty good friend of mine. Even though she lives freaking 7 hours away. She not 7 hours away, but 7 hours ahead. So probably
Huh.
probably probably even long. It's probably much longer away, but yeah,
Oh, that's good to know.
yeah. She lives in Germany, so let's see. I'm trying to I'm trying to find a good I'm trying to find a good water that I can
So
jump into.
it's okay. It doesn't seem like much to me
Who?
compared to like people in the Discord server uh, from each other. 7 hours doesn't seem like much to me.
Let's see. Yeah, she's a good artist. I've shared other pictures from her in one of the art chats. Let's see.
One of the OC, but that was all.
I hope that Trixie, if you're watching, hey, she's probably she might watch the VOD in the future. So yeah.
Hey, this is a scary view. Not gonna lie.
I mean, it's makes sense. It's a lot of it's a lot of
Oh my lord.
stalagmites and stalactites. Do you know what the difference
Oh,
between
it's so dark.
you know what the difference between a stalagmite and a stalactite are? Oh, dang it! A stalagmite is on the ground, while a stalactite is on the roof or ceiling. Iron is cooked up. I didn't really see much andesite, which is weird. Oh, I should make a bucket. I just realized. I was like, I have so much iron and I haven't made a bucket yet. So let's see. Let's see. Where is everything? I should I should honestly set up Streamlabs or something for future streams. I'm kind of surprised that I haven't.
Wow.
I'm kind of surprised that I haven't done that yet. It's probably because I'm. It's probably because when I think of Streamlabs, I think of Twitch. But Streamlabs is for YouTube streams as well. So
Holy shit.
what?
I wasn't expecting you were gonna jump actually.
Uh, there. Oh, there we go. Grab some. Grab this iron, cause. Hello, zombie. The end poem in Minecraft is really beautiful. I think that, and I think the idea of every world being uh, being labeled as a dream. I think that's why I want to. That's why if I were responsible for making a Minecraft movie, I'd want it to be an anthology film, because then it would be every story would be a new dream, you know.
And that's definitely a new info. Minecraft, it's all a dream.
Yeah. Well, not just a dream, but many dreams.
I, why so?
I don't. I guess it's just. I think that's how it described. It describes life in general as a series of dreams.
This is so confusing now.
Yeah, you dream. You dream of being someone who. You dream of being someone who's playing Minecraft. You know. You dream of someone. It's, it's like you dream that you are the universe, and you dream that you are the mountains, and
It's a subtle.
saying that it's basically saying that everything everything is the universe, and the universe is every. It's like saying it's not just that
A lot.
the universe is everything, but also everything is the universe. It's a really beautiful poem.
Dude, I don't understand what you. I rather not. I rather not think about it actually.
It's it's better to it's easier to have it actually uh to actually see what it says too, because I am not, I'm autistic, so some things I remember, some things I can remember perfectly, other things I'm just like, I don't know what is it.
I'm pretty sure it's just because I don't understand anything about Minecraft. I don't play it.
I mean, the end poem doesn't just apply to Minecraft. It's it's just a generally beautiful poem. Die, die. Here we go. I'm gonna grab some of this gold, cause we'll need. Oh, just and I was just forgetting, and and I completely forgot about how this is uh this is 1.20, meaning skulk stuff had been introduced. The update before. Oh, redstone. Let's see.
Dude, what is that?
The blue stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is skulk. It it's it's creepy. It's creepy stuff. Just trying to, cause there's also some creepy sounds. Yeah, trying not to catch the attention of these. And there's a skulk shrieker right there that I am actually going to try and get rid of, because I do not want to deal with it. Alright. And now I kind of wish I had a hoe on hand, but I don't. Oh man. Another skull. Okay.
Now what?
uh, just just focus on getting zinc and stuff. Oh, diamond. Nice. No, dang it.
Uh,
No, I don't have water to use. I'm gonna have to pillar up or something. Oh, okay. Ooh, and there's two. Nice. Please tell me there's more.
what is that?
Diamonds.
It's the only one that has a little uh yellow to the edges.
Uh, that's probably the Sculk Catalyst, I think. That's probably what's showing.
Even thought it was gonna be something creepy actually.
It is creepy stuff. Uh, with the Sculk Catalyst specifically. Oh, more diamonds. Nice. Uh,
Reminds me of what you were saying earlier. Practically, I think anyone would be scared of the dark because we don't know what's in the dark.
yeah. Uh, basically with Sculk Catalysts, if uh if if it if anything dies on top of it, the experience it absorbs the experience and spreads Sculk blocks, uh, which replace which Sculk when Sculk spreads it replaces all the blocks around it.
I have no idea how that works. It would be interesting to see.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to know how they code it.
You should die on top of it.
No, I don't want to do that. I've just tried the two catalysts I saw it either way, so let's see. But yeah, uh if sound reaches if sound reaches one of the shriekers, it'll make a very haunting noise, and if you activate three shriekers, uh, then the warden will spawn, which is a very terrifying mob that it's not supposed to be a boss, but it's very difficult to kill.
And how does it look like?
Uh, it looks it looks like a it. I want to say that it looks. I'm trying to think. It's all I know is that it's very big and wide, and it has an exposed chest uh
Just the
with
appearance is hard to tell then.
yeah. I can I could find a picture of one and show it to you after the stream. Let's see. Oh yeah, I don't have any torches left. I do not see a way to progress much further. There's... Oh, I guess I'll just get more gold. There's a
I
way...
got copper.
Oh yeah, I should I should make copper. I should grab copper. Let's see, where's the copper? There's some copper.
Copper.
Yeah. Especially if we want to make brass later.
Dang, how big is this cave?
I don't know, but it's big. That's one of the cool things from 1.18 is just up the sheer size. Okay, the sheer size of cave generations. Okay,
Yeah, you prefer a profession called cave hunting, right?
uh, I'm sorry, what was that?
You ever heard of people who go cave hunting?
Oh
They
yeah,
explore cave.
spelunkers.
Yeah, from what I've seen, they usually go in very tight caves, and
Yeah,
that's just horrifying for me to imagine. I can't imagine how they just do that.
yeah,
I've heard so many deaths caused by this.
yeah.
I don't
It's
know, man. It's so easy for you to just get stuck in there. It's
yeah.
so scary.
Yeah, I prefer playing games about spelunking, you know,
Yeah.
like
You're
mine.
going a hole made of rock. You're going a hole very tight and just going and going. How
Yeah,
the fuck? What one thing? That's a good idea. I can't
yeah.
imagine this.
Oop.
Because I'm talking about
Oh,
specifically the very tight ones
yeah.
that you gotta cross to. You can easily get stuck in there. It's not those big ones like the one you are in the game right
What you need for those cases is to just make sure that you're completely covered in butter.
now. Yeah. Well, I'm not saying a big cave isn't scary, but I'm just saying that just the thought of going in a very tight cave is
Yeah.
it's why. I can't I can't imagine going through that. Even I, who am small.
Let's see. I'm gonna put up. I'm gonna. How much? Okay, so it's just one item. Alrighty. I'll do this. Got a piece of coal. Waiting for this next one. There's some people who say that the warden is hot.
Who?
there's there's people who say that the warden uh uh looks like looks like he has a dad bod or something.
Dude, who even is that?
The warden?
Yeah.
That's one of the creepy. It's one of the scary. That's a scary thing that spawns from Skulk that I was talking about.
That's a oh oh no way. People looking at blocky creatures and saying, yo, hear me out.
Yeah. To be fair, blocky creatures aren't the worst. Hear me out stuff. You know,
Yeah,
it's like
I just mean a Minecraft monster. Like I wasn't expecting that.
yeah, there are things that are absolutely worth saying. Hear me out. You know,
Uh huh.
but Minecraft creatures aren't really one of them. I feel. Same with Roblox.
Oh, I find Roblox seems to be cringe to be honest. Like this is I don't like how do you sim for a Roblox avatar? I don't understand.
Probably just I'd say it's probably just the fact that it's it's very it it's very simplistic or something. I don't know.
I can get that. Usually Roblox characters are very simplistic as well.
Yeah,
I'm talking about characters, not avatars. So characters can
yeah,
look a lot different than avatars.
yeah. Let's see. Put that there, and then let's see. I wanna get this. Let's see.
I have once heard "Hear Me Out" on the Minecraft chest.
There's people who have made like anime anime girl versions of Minecraft blocks.
The one I'm talking about is a fan art I once saw,
Uh,
and it was basically the chest has its head was the chest, and it had a body, a human-like body, an anthro body.
that's cool.
Yeah, I think it was made in an ironic way, but it was so well made actually.
Yeah. It's funny how there are things that it's funny how there are things that you can enjoy both ironically and unironically, you know?
I guess so.
Funny how the human mind works.
With me, I think sometimes there's some character who is like, yeah, it's good, and then I think I have a kind of skill, like making a fan art and making the character look a little more characteristic because you add your style to it a little bit.
Yeah.
And I find that pretty cool.
Yeah.
So you can still make it accurate.
So I finally have zinc. Now I can make I'm gonna make one more. There we go. And then do that. We have andesite alloy now.
Yay!
I'm gonna turn this into a chest, and then I forgot that I was gonna make that a. Here we go. We got an iron hole. Let's see. Uh, should I? I guess I guess the best thing to make right now is to make potatoes.
Let's cook them.
I'm probably gonna make this a little sheet pen afterwards, but later. But for now, it's gonna be a small farm. Oh, I hear a cat. Oh man. Oh, I wish I had string. Oh man. I should make armor. There we go. Yeah, I wanted to make one more chest to do that. And then there. Up. Let's see. Oh, this. I have a composter. Set that right there for now. Oh, I just realized what I should make.
What's the water part for?
Just to keep the crops hydrated. Let's see.
And I was thinking you were going to cook potatoes.
No, I was gonna grow them.
I mean, you have a stove there.
Yeah, but I'd rather use some Farmer's Delight tools. You know what I should do? I should make stairs, but I should also replace this. I'm gonna grab. I'm gonna grab another. Oh, so that's why the tree's not decaying. Man, it'll be good to be able to use a create saw for these. I've no doubt said this several times before, but it'd be nice to meet Corey Beck someday, whether online or in real life. there's this one there's this one uh short there's this one animated short by John Craig Falushi uh that
Yeah.
I I feel I feel is wasted potential uh on the concept.
What's about?
Uh it's it's called Cans Without Labels. Uh basically basically uh an old man, his son and his nephew, uh, they get a bunch of unlabeled cans, and they decide to do a little dare where, uh, whatever whatever is inside the can they open, they have to eat whatever's inside. This
What a
was,
good idea.
yeah, this was apparently based on something that John Kay had to deal with it during his own childhood. There was like a there's like a some sort of there's like some sort of there's a local grocery store that had a bunch of it sold unlabeled cans, and they would always
They would do literally the same thing.
yeah it would have well it's more that the cans, the stuff inside the cans themselves were really disgusting and sometimes sad stuff. Like one of them, I can't I can only remember one of the two that he had mentioned. That being cubed kittens. Yeah,
And what is that?
like it's like it's it's kittens who were killed and cut into cubes.
Ew.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, and and John Kay was forced by his dad to eat what was in those cans because he would be like he, like do you know how many starving kids in Africa would kill for some good kitten cubes. You know.
Man, we
Uh,
live in a weak generation.
yeah. But yeah, so he wanted to
Our
so John
parents,
Kay made it.
our parents they used to eat parasites and worms and stuff,
Yeah.
and we can't even do that. We're so weak.
But yeah, with so Cans Without Labels was based on that. And when I heard that concept, the idea in my head was basically it would they would open a lot of these they would open more than just one can, and they would be and it would be more bizarre stuff than just a human face, you know. But that's
Wait, what are you saying?
I said that when I heard the story about cans, when I heard what Cans Without Labels was, like what it's supposed to be about, I imagined that they would open more than one can, and that it would be something more than just a human face.
Oh, you're saying it was a human face.
Yeah, yeah. That's what the characters in Cans Without Labels had to eat.
Wait, I think I seen something like that.
Yeah. I
Isn't it from the creator of Ren and Stimpy?
yeah, John Krigfalushi is his name.
I watched that, dude. I freaking watched that.
Ren and Stimpy
Jesus
or
Christ.
Ren and
I
Stimpy or
didn't
Can't
know.
Stop Labels.
I wouldn't know. Yeah, I wouldn't know until you said they got human faces
Yeah,
from in. I had to read it. It was
yeah,
familiar. Yeah, I watched that. It was crazy.
yeah,
But I didn't know it was based on a real story.
yeah. It. Like I said, I feel
Those
it's.
are so like wow. It was just like weird for me.
Yeah. Like I said, I feel like it's wasted potential because I feel like you could do so much more with that concept of just having these people uh, eat like this kind of like mystery food. Uh,
But probably because it was a shorter film, then there wasn't much you could do.
I mean, you can do a lot in a small amount of time. You know, if you ask me, I think John K was just kind of he was just kind of lazy about it, honestly.
I just thought it was wild.
Eh, that's how you make. I forgot for a second how you make a cogwheel. All right, now it's time to make. Uh, how do you make a saw again? I'm trying to remember. It. I think use. Yeah, 3 iron sheets, an iron ingot, and an andesite casing. So I'm gonna need these three, and then should get to the bed real quick. But yeah, imagine if imagine if imagine if there was like they they saw stuff that was like they saw stuff that couldn't really be described with words. They were conceptual, you know.
Probably.
So like it's like
But then
I'd want to
would we
make
see it?
yeah that it's like I want to see what would happen if one of the things they had to eat was like a miniature black hole, you know, or like the very or like essence like the like literal essence of like the literal essence of nightmares, you know.
You're looking for the metaphorical stuff.
Eh, it's like imagine if it was that. That would be so cool. Instead, we got one can, and it's a human face, and the whole video is the whole short is about them not wanting to eat the human face.
I'll still go with the human face. It
I'm just
makes
saying.
more sense than a black hole.
I mean, that's kind of the point. Is that it's something that you can't even comprehend eating. I guess, or just you can't even comprehend the fact that it's in a can, let alone it's supposed to be eaten. But yeah. Oh, I gotta make these stairs or ladders. I mean, not stairs. All right. we have this. I should make a bunch of actually I'm wondering, should I just fence this off, or should I make it a proper second floor? You know what, I'll do that. I'll do that. Hold on. Grab this. Alrighty. Let's see. There. It there's a lot of people uh in there's a lot of iconic people in the animation industry that end up not being good people.
Yeah.
It's it's always I mean, I shouldn't be surprised that it's always that's always children's animation.
I think
Uh
it's more with YouTubers.
yeah, I was saying specifically when it comes to stuff like 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 John K. The guy who
But
made
at least in that case, you can, when it's an animation, you can just be like, okay, I don't support the creator, but I just like the series. You can just
yeah
do that. However, when it's a YouTuber, it's different.
yeah because it's more
You
about
you can't support or watch their stuff anymore because it's literally about them, you know. So
yeah
you just have to leave everything from that. I think you know what I mean.
yeah it's like when it's like I don't know it's weird for me because there's some things I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Let's see. Oh, this one. Yeah, who's the guy who made Mighty Magiswords? I forget his name. I think it was Carl something. I thought I thought that you know when I first when I uh I'm tr- sorry when Saberspark made a video about that guy, I thought that he was I thought that guy was already uh uh like people already knew that he was a pedophile or something, but apparently it was for the most part people saying that he looks like one.
Oh, he is or not?
He is, but I thought that was already something people said about him, that he
Yeah, and I
was
don't even know who these guys are.
yeah yeah apparently apparently he tried to make more stuff that pretty much just followed the exact premise of Mighty Magiswords. It's like it's kind of like the freaking the Brickleberry guys trying to make Brickleberry again. I'm just thinking of this. For some reason, I'm thinking of this one. Uh, I was watching Oni Plays. They had the, Ding Dong and Julian managed to come back for some videos. Uh, they didn't come back. It was more that uh, Chris went to their place and hung out there for a bit. But uh,
Right.
yeah, they were playing Bart's Nightmare, and one of the things that they were talking about was uh, Julian. I think Julian asked Chris to make an episode of The Simpsons, like come up with one right away. And Chris was like, okay, so the story is about Otto. Otto drops. It starts off with Otto dropping the kids off. Uh, basically, he was talking about Otto made an OnlyFans. That's basically the episode is about how Otto made an OnlyFans for himself, and the the school finds out, so he gets fired and has to live at the Simpsons house again. And he teaches Bart and Lisa
Wow.
he teaches Bart and Lisa how to make an how to do OnlyFans. It's
Oh,
just,
only place has OnlyFans.
uh, the Oni plays talks about a Simpsons character uh, showing Bart and Lisa how to use OnlyFans.
Yeah.
It's it's so stupid. It's funny. But that's kind of the big reason why I like Oni plays, because I really like the stupid stuff.
I recently, I recently was thinking the whole day about something that I found hilarious. I saw my nephew watching a grounded video because he's obsessed with grounded videos.
Oh, you mean the
And I thought it
Caillou?
was hilarious.
Is
One
it?
character said, "Now go to your room, you idiot." And right after he said that, my sister yelled from afar because she doesn't like my nephew watching these stuff because of the foul language. And I don't
Uh,
know. I just thought it was hilarious how that thing just said, "Now go to your room, you idiot." Seriously, in a kid, it's supposed to be a kids video, and it's so weird. That's kind of
I mean,
these kind of videos are so busy.
did it? Did the character say something else than idiot,
No,
uh
that's all that I heard.
uh
I
there's
started laughing. Just remember, it's so stupid.
there's harsher things, there's harsher words to use than just idiot. So
Yeah, I know, but I think it's the context because my nephew could start calling others idiots because of that.
maybe it's just the way that it's said.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like when I was a kid, I thought that saying "shut up" was a swear, because I thought that's what mom didn't want me and my sister Pepper saying anymore. Apparently she was just she just didn't want us reading the Super Diaper Baby, which is which is it's a book written by Dav Pilkey, the creator of Captain Underpants.
At least
Because
you were polite
yeah,
saying that.
but I was the reason she didn't want us reading that anymore was because we would keep reading this one part where one of the characters basically he turns himself into a literal turd. He's supposed to be the villain. He turns himself into a turd by accident. uh, yeah,
Ridiculous.
yeah.
So random.
What? Who else but George Beard and Harold Hutchins? You know. but
Yeah, I
but
have no context. So
but yeah. So there's a talking dog. And he said he kept making poop jokes by basically the poop guy was getting tired from walking so far. The dog character the dog said "Aw, are you pooped?" And then the poop guy said, "Why yes I hey shut up." And then the dog said, "Aw man, don't be such a party pooper." And then the
I
poop
didn't
guy
know this.
yeah. And then the poop guy said, "I said shut up." And then
I didn't know this
the dog said, "When
was
we get
so this.
back, can we watch Winnie the Pooh?" and then and then the poop guy said, "I'll kill you." and and we would Pepper and I would keep reading that part aloud, and and uh, and mom didn't want us to. Mom didn't like that we kept saying "I'll kill you." So she said we weren't allowed to read to read that to read to read that stuff anymore. But I took that as her saying we weren't allowed to say "shut up" anymore. So yeah, for the longest time I would just be I would just be I would start getting pissy whenever someone would say "shut up," and I would be like, "Don't say the SU words." and people wouldn't understand at all what I was talking about, and that would just get me more frustrated.
That's an interesting story of how that happened.
yeah.
Yeah, in my case, something happened to me, but it was the opposite. I thought a word wasn't a curse word, and I said it. And I was at my sister's job back then. I was a kid, and she took me to her job. We were doing some exercise. It was something about physiotherapy, I guess. And I can't really translate this word well, so I'm just so it might be lost in translation. But what I said basically meant I was saying, "Wow, my exercise is fucked," and I said that out loud with a client and
um
in the room.
that's that's funny.
My sister was like, "What was that? That's a bad word. Don't say that." And I didn't know it was a bad word because the kids in my school would say it sometimes, and I didn't know it was a curse word. So I never said it again in front of my sister.
I remember I remember I I had watched this there's this like I it's a Kaizo Mario thing, but it's Kaizo Mario for the original Super Mario Bros. I don't think I remember. I don't think I ever got the what it was called, but uh, the guy who was playing it would get really mad, and he would keep using the F word, you know. He keep F bombing, so but
I
no,
was playing the Super Mario game.
but I it's a Kaizo Mario, but instead of it being for Super Mario World, it's for the original Super Mario Brothers, which is pretty cool, you know. Kaizo stuff in general is cool, so
Never heard of that one.
yeah. Kaizo Kaizo maps are basically they're just really difficult custom Mario levels that require you to do some really weird maneuvers and stuff.
I think I probably heard about it. I mean, if you're doing something, some level fan made,
Yeah,
might go some are very fucked up and hard for you to do just to be hard.
yeah. It's cool though. It's a good. It shows
Yeah,
prowess.
very rigged, but it's cool.
Yeah. It shows prowess with the game's mechanics. There's some fan made Kaizo Spelunky mods out there that are really cool. I'm trying to
Spelunky, you mean?
yeah Spelunky.
Huh. All right.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
I'm trying to think of what some of the mods. I'm just trying to think of what one of them is called, but I can't think of them right now. Let's see. So I need.
I can't play the normal Spelunky. Imagine one of those.
I've only beaten Spelunky 2 once. Uh, but I wanna get. I never gotten to the the weird the weird area. I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's you have to with that one you have to get a bunch of stuff and then once you get to the final level of Neo Babylon uh you gotta go up and then you'll be able to oh, I didn't realize I have torches. uh you have to the that one I think her name is Tan or something. But you have to talk to her and then she you have to like she'll be up there and she'll be like you've made it quite far, Reborn. Because that's what she calls the player character. She calls the player character a Reborn because that's how it that's how Olmec's curse works.
Dude, you reminded me of how me and my nephew a lot of times have killed the lady that you're supposed to save in Spelunky.
Uh,
We
yeah.
thought it was so funny that we can kill her, and even bring her dead body and count it as a saving.
So I think this looks like a pretty good house.
Yeah,
I think I'm. I think this is a good point to. I think it's a good point to end stream right now. So yeah. Uh, thanks. Thanks everyone for watching. Hosha, do you have Do you have anything to say to the audience?
Yeah, thank you for watching, and maybe I will be here in another stream if y'all like me, or not. I don't know. I don't.
Yeah,
And it was fun to be talking to you here, Bandit,
yeah, it's.
and a honor.
Alright, well,
Yeah, I'm tired.
make sure to
So,
subscribe if you liked watching this. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week.